I got this email on Thursday where a driver was telling me about how he was deactivated after a false complaint. A rider made a complaint that he was under the influence while doing rides.
Now, what you just seen, I'm going to put in the description link down below. That's the main reason in 2019, in 2020, I decided not to drive for rideshare anymore, any rideshare company, because one, I was tired of people disrespecting my car. I was tired of Uber and Lyft. I was tired of the companies really not caring about the drivers. They kind of care about the drivers, but they don't, because if you get a false accusation, let's say for example, like New Year's, like you just saw, New Year's Day and New Year's Eve, a passenger said that the driver was drunk, knowing the fact that he wasn't drunk. And with Uber, you get 3 strikes. 3 strikes, you're out. Now with me, I'm not gonna lie, I have 2 strikes. The first strike is speeding, right? And I remember this day, I remember the passenger. The passenger was nice. He was on the phone with his girlfriend or whatever. But I was trying to get to his destination as fast as I can. And I think he was kind of nervous about that. All right, not a problem. 1 strike. Maybe because you don't like the way I was driving. Maybe because I was doing 60 and 55. I don't know. Some people, they get really nervous, especially when you drive on the highway. That's one thing. My second strike is maneuvering, right? I had a customer, and I knew what customer complained, because when he got in the car, this was on St. Patrick's Day weekend here in Philly, right? When he got in the car, one thing he said, and he was only going like 3 or 4 blocks. I remember him too, because he was from out of town. I think he was from Texas or Florida. He was from somewhere from the South. He said he was only going a couple blocks, and he complained about how much he had to pay to go that like 3 or 4 blocks. My opinion, he should have just walked, right? I understand it was late, but if you don't know where you're going, or if your GPS dies, all right, that's a different story, but you should have just walked instead of paying whatever you paid for the ride. Now, I knew for a fact that I was going to get a complaint, and I got a complaint. He couldn't complain about speeding because we were going 3 or 4 blocks, and it was in Philly, it was in the city, and it was a lot of traffic. And he couldn't complain about a lot of things. My car is never dirty. I always clean my car. And he couldn't complain about the conversation. I always have a great conversation with my passengers, unless it's in the morning or it's late at night, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Most people don't want to talk at that time in the morning. So I think the fact that he probably complained because he wanted to get some money back. That's my second strike. I only have 2 strikes. And truthfully, like, I am tired of rideshare companies dictating how much you make. People always say, oh, you're a contractor, you're an independent contractor, but the thing is, you're still employed with them because they can get rid of you anytime they want to. Plus, this is not your business. The biggest misconception, people always think, oh, Uber and Lyft, they treat you like your business. This is not your business. If this was your business, it would have your name on the title. It wouldn't say, my last name is Silver. It would say Silver's Limousine or rideshare company. It wouldn't say Uber. It wouldn't say Lyft. I wouldn't have to get approved from these companies to drive. That's the biggest misconception people have. Oh man, blah blah blah. I'm making so much money. You know, this is my own business. It's not your business. It is not your business. You treat it like a business because you're a personal contractor. But if they want to get rid of you, they can get rid of you anytime like that. That's the main reason I stopped driving for rideshare, because I was tired of the bullshit. And the thing is, like, you get some people, like 99% of my passengers are perfect. I had literally no problems. I might get a few passengers here and there that might want me to change the radio station. I don't care about that, because I'm only with them for a short period of time, like maybe 15, 20 minutes, unless we have like a 45-minute drive. But after that, I'm not going to see them again. I'm not going to know their names, see them again. I had a few passengers that got on my damn nerves, and a lot of it was like pool passengers. Pool or share passengers. Like, it's just, truly the way it's in the cities. I understand there's cheap transportation, but people have to realize they want more money. They want more for less. If Uber and Lyft decide to say, you know what, we're going to make the passengers pay a quarter, people will still complain, because a quarter might be too much for somebody to come in their car in the summer to blast the air conditioner, or in the winter to have the heat on, drive you to your destination for a quarter. that person would still complain about something. Because I've gotten that. I've gotten rides where they're only going a couple of blocks and they're barely paying any. They're paying like $3 or $4. And they're still complaining, oh man, I'm paying too much, blah, blah, blah. But that's one thing I cut out from 2020. Rideshare companies. Now, right now, I don't need to work for rideshare companies. If I lose my job, maybe I might consider working for a rideshare company. Maybe, but there's so many other companies in the city and other places. There's so many jobs out there. I'm not gonna have a problem finding a job. So rideshare companies, in my opinion, is the last thing I want to worry about. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm sorry I didn't post any more videos. And I'll see you next time on the channel.